Yo, welcome back. We are doing 7th grade AA8 surface area. Okay, so the way that you have to do surface area is you have to think about there's 6 sides. Okay, 6 sides, okay, to this cube here. Alright, so bam, like magic. Okay, so you're going to take notes. There's your title underlined. Okay, again, we were talking about a cube and it has 6 sides. So it has a top, a bottom. You can't see the bottom. This is the front. You can't see the back. The back is over here. Okay, the bottom is down there. Okay, alright, so we got the front and the back, and then we have 2 sides. So this is one side, and the other side is over here, and you can't see that. Okay, so you're dealing with 6 sides, so you have to get the area of each one and then add it all together. So this is a cube, so everything is going to be 8. Everything is 8. All of the sides here are going to be 8 because it's a cube. Alright, so the top is going to be 8 times 8, which is 64 yards squared. Okay, the bottom is 8 by 8, 64 yards squared. The front, 64. The back, 64. Sides, 64. Okay, so basically what you're doing in this case is doing 64 times 6. Okay, and that's going to give you 64 times 6 equals 384. Okay, 384. 384 yards squared. Yes, that should be the case. All right, so let's see. Looks good. All right, so okay, so this is another cube with 6 sides, and you know, we would go through 6 times 6 is 36, 36, 36. So basically we're going to end up with a cube is going to be 36 times 6. Alright, and that equals, okay, clear, 36 times 6 equals 216. Alright, so with a cube, it's not that bad. Now we have another shape other than a cube, so that gets a little bit more complicated. This looks like a rectangular prism. Okay, so we have a rectangle prism. I believe that's the name of the shape. I'm going to abbreviate it, but we still have the 6 sides. Alright, so now we have to think. Okay, we're talking about the top. Okay, so the top here is going to be here and here. So this is going to be, or I could take this side, 5, and this right here is 2. Okay, so that's 5 times 2, 5 times 2, and that's 10. And the top and the bottom are the same, so that's going to be 10. Okay, then I'll circle it. The front is this set right here. This is the front, so that's 7 times 2, so that's 14, and the front and the back are going to be the same, 14 and 14. And then we have the side here, so that's going to be 5 times this, which is 7. So 5 and 7. 7 times 5 equals 35. So we have 35 twice. Okay, so we have 35 twice. We got the 14 because that was 7 times 2. Okay, now we have to add all of those together. Alright, so we're going to add, clear. We're doing the 10 plus 10, which is the 20. I just added that together. 14 plus 14 is 28. Okay, that's 28 here. 28. Okay, and 35 and 35 is 70. Okay, I'm doing it in my head. You could do it the long way with the calculator. I want to keep the video short. So then we add 20 plus 28 plus 70 equals 118. Okay, which is right here. 118. So hopefully that should be correct. Okay, so that's how you have to do that. You have to work out each side and think it through. Okay, so you have to rewind and pause to get the notes. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next problem. Alright, with this one, this is a cube. It has 6 sides. I already know I'm going to do 8 times 8. 8 times 8 equals 64. So that's the 8 times the 8. And then I'm going to multiply that times the 6 sides. Okay, so this is 384. Which I believe we did already. Okay, so this is 25 times 6. Clear. 25 times 6, that's 150. I did the 25 times 5 is 25 times 6. Alright, now this one. Alright, so again, I'm gonna have to work this out piece by piece. So the top and the bottom, we don't have a top, so this only has 5 sides. Okay, 5 sides, because we got the bottom, we don't have a top. Okay, there is no top, but the bottom is here, here, and here. Okay, so we're going to do the 12 times the 10, and that gives us the 12 and add the 0 here, so that's 120. That's the 20. Alright, the front here is base times the height, and then divide that by 2. Okay, area of a triangle, that's a triangle, so the area of a triangle equals base times height divided by 2. Okay, so that's where that's coming from. So that's going to be 8 times 12 divided by 2. Clear. 8 times 12 equals divide by 2, 48. That's the front and the back. So we're going to do area equals 8 times 12 divided by 2, which equals 48. And that's going to be twice. Okay, and then we have the sides. The sides. So okay, so they're saying this is 10 and this is 10, so 10 by 10, so area is going to equal 10 times 10, which equals 100, and there are 2 sides, this side and that side, So that's going to be 100. Then we add all of this together. Okay, so we got the 120 and the 200, and then there's 48 and 48. Okay, and then we add all of that together. Okay, so we got 120 plus 48 plus 48 plus 200 equals, looks like 416 feet squared. Cool. Alright, so you can go back and rewind the video and copy the notes for that problem. Alright, so I'm gonna stop here. The surface area, okay, so no, I'm not. I guess I gotta do this. So it says the surface area is 216. Alright, so I'm gonna do one of these problems where they give you the area and you gotta find out the they give you the surface area. So this is gonna be really tricky, so just follow along and do your best. So we're gonna go with the same concept as the top and the bottom, and I'm just gonna put a T so we can move through here a little bit faster. So the top here is going to be this, which is 10, times this, which is 9. Okay, so we have 10 times 9. And you know what, I'm gonna make a separate video for this because this is going to be very long. So work the problems as far as you can go, and then watch the second video to do the more advanced problems. Alright, and if you have any questions, see me in class. Other than that, peace.